Troll 2, Birdemic, The Room. The concept of a movie being so bad it's good is nothing new. However, can the same be said for a game? Is there such a thing as a game that's so bad it's good? I present to you The Crow, City of Angels for the PS1. A game with terrible graphics, awful controls, horrible audio, and is cited by many as one of the worst games ever made. Now, usually I try to focus on games that are underrated or have a bad reputation. This one absolutely deserves its reputation, though. I'm not going to defend the game at all. It's horrendously broken, but after playing it for a while, it transcends the usual badness and becomes something else altogether. Much like bad movies, bad games aren't for everyone. You have to really persevere in the face of shoddy hit detection, cheap AI, and glitches galore. If you think you're up for the task, then grab your beverage of choice and settle in for The Crow, City of Angels. If you haven't seen the movie, don't worry, the game has little to do with the plot of the film aside from the basics. It's like the studio just watched the trailer and based the game off of that. The game opens on October 28th, the night of San Lucas, in the City of Angels. Strangely, Angel Nicolas Cage is nowhere to be seen. If you thought the voice acting in the first Resident Evil was bad, wait till you hear this. Ash Corvin and his son Danny accidentally interrupt some drug dealers in the middle of a murder, so the bad guys kill Ash and Danny. Well, they imply that his son is killed, but they completely skip over it. It's like they rendered the scene, but somebody made them take it out. Seriously, look at how awkward this transition is. After they kill Danny, they shoot Ash in the head with a lens flare. We cut to a voiceover explaining the whole premise of The Crow. Then we get the first of many news. The game officially starts off with a brief flashback. What the hell is this? I know this is the PS1, but these graphics are bad even by first-generation PS1 standards. I hope you like this tune because it loops for about the next hour. The game starts you off right outside the Last Chance bar. Essentially, the game is a fighting game. Now, what is the worst possible control scheme for a 3D fighting game? That's right, the Resident Evil tank controls. They also decided to do the cinematic camera angles. While it worked for Resident Evil because there was a lot of hallways and such, in this it's cheap because it gives the enemies a chance to hit you from off screen. Everything has this weird yellow tint, like it's all been pissed on. The fight sequences are about as fluid as you can imagine. It's like watching a Bruce Lee movie. I think they spent about one afternoon in the studio to do the voice work. Each type of villain only gets one taunt that you'll hear about 1,000,000 times.
Hey, clown face. Hey, clown face. Hey, clown face. Hey, clown face. Hey, clown face.
When you kill all the bad guys in an area, a crow mark appears on the floor, letting you know that you can move on to the next section. If you take too long getting into the next area, the crow yells at you. This guy's standing over here looking at the wall while I kill his buddy. You can pick up items like bottles and pipes to fight with, but you're better off just punching and kicking because they have a better chance of actually hitting. Did I mention the game has awful hit detection too? Although this pipe machete thing seems to work okay. Why is Wendy O. Williams throwing bottles at me? What's going on with his arms? Oh, they added some idle animation. I didn't think that would have been in the budget. Ash Corvin, the first dark hero that wears a belly shirt. So now that I've killed all the bad guys in the bar, I need to find the exit, which is easier said than done. I have to walk towards the screen, which is the exit. That doesn't make sense. Finally, I'm outside fighting some very portly junkies. And the music changed too. I realize these are low-res textures, but what is all this supposed to be? The bad guys definitely got a lot harder all of a sudden. Alright, the exit's around here somewhere. Oh, good grief. It's like the hardest part of the game is trying to find the exit of the level. Here's another taunt that gets overused.
Oh yeah.
It won't let me cross this way, even though they did. Of course. This is like that gap in the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES. I make it to a boat and get killed. This ending is extra morbid.
I'm sorry, Dad. Now we can never be together. You must remain here forever.
Oh, we'll never be together, Father. Oh, no. What? I only get one life? Oh, this game. Alright, let's go back to the boat. Nothing like having parts of the game obstructed by the health bar overlay. Oh, good, we're back to that first tune again. Everyone on the boat is dead, and the bird's yelling at me. I can't figure out where I'm supposed to go. I could pick up these boxes, and they're explosives? And then behind them is the exit? Okay, watch this. This guy knocks me back into these propane tanks that spontaneously explode and kill them. This game is wonderful. Wow, I almost look like I know what I'm doing here. A swimming pool filled with antifreeze. Sure. And now I have to climb across said pool. There's electrical current running across the poles. So if you don't move, you get shocked. And if you get shocked enough... Only the controls are so bad, it's next to impossible to switch back and forth in time. I'm just gonna rush across and hope for the best. Which thankfully worked. These guys keep insisting that I should eat steel.
Eat steel. Eat steel.
No thank you, I'm not hungry.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, I have a shotgun, which is the first weapon to actually work well. What's going on here? It's the first boss, Spider Monkey. Oh, I see. He was the guy in the flashback at the beginning of the level. He's using a combination of capoeira and cheap. This fight looks just like it did in the movie. First boss down. Ash does the unflinching walk away as the entire harbor explodes. But I'm sure it was only full of bad guys. Level 1 complete. Now onto a cutscene to see who's next. She wearing nipple guards? Hey, a new song. Same old taunts, though.
Hey, clown face.
They have rocket launchers now? On level 2, the action leaps off the screen. So just about everything in the game explodes. Bay would be proud. Hey, thanks for killing your buddy for me.
Hey, clown face.
Level 2 takes place at this cultish temple, I think.
Burn on your knees.
What?
Burn on your knees.
You think the exit would be through here, but nope, not in this game. I have to pass behind this post, and then I can move into the background where this giant door is. Oh, this game. Okay, I have to go outside the church so I can go back into the church. Yeah. Oh, great. More cultists with machine guns and rocket launchers. This looks like something out of Tomb Raider, only not good. Kind of odd that the symbol for the cult is the universal symbol for power. This is by far the worst part of the game. There's 3 chandeliers here, and you have to swing across them to get to the other side. You have to swing and jump at the right second, or you fall to your death. Need I remind you about the awful controls? Forced platforming in games like this is never a good idea. After about an hour of fails, I make it to the second chandelier. And you thought Dark Souls was hard. Holy shit, finally! I still don't know exactly what I did. I've never been so happy to get back to broken fighting. Now I'm on the roof, I think. Okay, yeah, the roof. Second boss fight. I think this is supposed to be Sybil, but I don't remember her having the ability to teleport. I can't tell if this is supposed to be a magical effect or if the game's just glitching. A few kicks to the face and she's done. And now the second one of these. Level 2 complete. Want to know what's going to happen next? Stay tuned for part 2.
Hey, clown face. 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 Hey, clown face.
Oh yeah.
Hey everyone, I just want to remind you I have a Patreon set up. If you like the show and would like to help keep me going, even $1 a month would make a difference. I would really appreciate it. I've got some cool rewards set up, so check it out. Thanks a lot.